Hi, my name is Kaylee and I'm going to review the Darn Good Yarn Sock of the Month Club. This is my first subscription with Darn Good Yarn, so I was pretty excited when I saw that they were offering a Sock of the Month Club. I love making socks and I love self-striping yarn, so this is right up my alley. First, I opened the box, and inside that box was this box, which contains the subscription. It's super professional looking. I love the colors and it's very eye-catching. I think they have similar boxes for their other subscriptions, so I love how they package this. Inside that was another smaller box, and this box contained two 30-gram skeins of yarn, which I have in front of me. That's big enough. I think it goes up to a size 9 feet. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what I read on the website, which is plenty big for my feet, and I won't have too much leftovers, which is a problem I have with the larger skeins of yarn that I use to make socks. So this is actually pretty perfect. It also comes in two balls, so I thought I might try 2 at a time, but I tend to get confused. But if you like 2 at a time, that's an extra bonus of not having to separate out the skeins. It also comes with this little book, which has information about the club and the exclusives. It introduces the people who dye your yarn and where they're from. It shows this month's yarn, the colorway, how much is in it. It also gives you insight into how this yarn is dyed. So this is self-striping yarn, which tends to be a little more intensive to get the balls of yarn to match and to get those even stripes. So it makes a really cool pattern, so you can kind of see with this sock that I've started, you can see those stripes showing up here. It also, the booklet had a knit pattern and a crochet pattern. I signed up for the knit box, so I was only expecting the knit pattern, so it's kind of cool that I got both. The crochet pattern looks really cool, and if I was more of a crocheter, I might give it a try. Maybe someday I'll be inspired to, since I have it. But the knit pattern has these cool little cables. I really love cables all the time, but they've been in a lot of my projects recently, so I was really excited that the first sock pattern had cables. The sock pattern is written for DPNs, but I cannot for the life of me figure out how to use DPNs, so I'm using my Flexiflips, which are basically DPNs with 2 cords in the middle, so you have fewer needles to keep track of. It's written for DPN, so if that's what you like to use, then perfect, but otherwise it's easily adaptable to other styles of knitting socks, and the pattern is really easy to follow and really cool. So I am enjoying it. I can't wait to get a little further along. I haven't had that much time to continue on my sock, but there's these cool browns and greens and blues that I'm going to get to eventually, and I'm excited to see how those look once I knit them up. So overall, definitely a positive experience with the first Sock of the Month Club. I'm excited to continue subscribing and see what is next. And I would definitely recommend it to other people or give it as a gift. I think it's a pretty good deal at $20. Self-striping yarn tends to be more expensive because I buy a lot of self-striping yarn, and the process that they use causes it to cost more because there's more labor going into it. So we definitely want to make sure that we pay everybody fairly, and I think it's a good value for the amount of yarn you get and the quality of the booklet that has all the information in it and the patterns. So, yep. Can't wait to see what happens next month, and I will be looking forward to it.